5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Yo, what's up, good people? Y'all know what time it is. Not only is it time for AA Sports, straight sports, no chaser, as usual on Thursday night, but it's time for some goddamn football. Football that actually counts. Y'all know what it is. We got the super team of sports talk right here with y'all tonight. I'm one half of it, Diego Barishnikov, the Black Dominican Russian. I'm here with my man that I call the 6 foot and under post-up champ. Tell them who you are, man.
What's good people? It's your boy, Uncle Hate, the other A in AA Sports, the person who is wearing the winning ball cap from our team challenge on Sunday.
Hey, man. Yeah, we gonna get to that. We know we got that bet going. For those of y'all that have been watching, yeah, we've been kind of alluding to it, talking about it over the last several weeks, but now it's time to really set it in stone. Of course, the 49ers host the Panthers this week, week 1. My favorite team, his favorite team. So we're gonna go at it. Last year they got the best of us. Matter of fact, I should have put that picture up.
That was a good game.
Last year.
That was a good game.
I'm looking for some revenge this year. I was actually kind of losing my train of thought. I was surprised to see there are some people out there actually picking us to win this game.
Trendy pick. I
don't know if I feel good about that. I wanted to be the only one on that island on that bullshit. but you know, I guess we'll take a couple bandwagoners early.
Hey, take them early.
All right. So the bet, people, is whoever loses, you'll see the other in an opponent's jersey come to our show next Tuesday. When we do show next week. So y'all look out for that.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're here tonight. We got about 19 minutes before kickoff for the Chiefs and the Patriots. Thursday night kickoff games, week 1, like we said, Tuesday. One of the best things that Goodell has done since becoming commissioner. What you thinking about tonight? What you think gonna happen?
It's gonna be New England. They're raising. They found a place for that other banner finally.
Okay.
You know, Rodgers in the house, so the fans are going ham on him. But, you know, as far as the game, I think they're going to get it done. I noticed today that Malcolm Mitchell went on IR too.
Yeah, I noticed that before we about an hour ago. So I'm like, damn. So that's now Edelman and Amendola. Not Amendola, but Mitchell.
And they're going to have to count on Amendola's little brittle ass to play. Bless their heart.
And so now they got Chris Hogan, Amendola, Brandon Cooks, and Philip Dorsett. And maybe we knew this about Mitchell last week. Maybe this is why they went ahead and did the Philip Dorsett trade, which now it makes a little more sense.
It really does. But you know, they can find a cat off the street and plug him in and get 50 balls from him. So
there you go. So we're here tonight, y'all, just to give some quick our picks for week 1. Run down who we think gonna or recap really who we think gonna win each division and give our Super Bowl picks. We've kind of done the division winners, but we did it division by division over the last few weeks. So we're just gonna refresh y'all on that on our picks. And I know me for myself, I wanted to update Tuesday's show because I wasn't really fully prepared as I should have been on a couple of those predictions about Rookie of the Year, things like that. I think I've had Trubisky as a dark horse. I forgot all about Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, forgot about him too.
I'm gonna change my pick, and I'm gonna go with Dalvin Cook on that. And then I went with you with the J.J. Watt comeback player of the year. That was the only one really I could think of at the time. Again, I didn't get the chance to prepare like I should have. But after thinking about it, another name came to mind. I'm gonna go with Danny Woodhead, coming off of ACL. I think he's gonna be a big contributor for the Raiders this year. So I think he has a possibility of getting that comeback player of the year award.
That's solid. Yeah, I forgot all about Dalvin Cook. I mean, he is the lead back up there in Minnesota. They got Sam Bradford as a quarterback, which means he's going to run the ball probably 25 times a game.
Right.
So That's a good call. Solid pick.
All right. So you want to, I guess, go through our week 1 picks first?
Let's run through this. Ain't no open bar. Ain't no last call. We getting these picks in. It's football time.
Right. It's a quick hitter show tonight.
All right. First game I got New England. You got New England in that game?
Yeah, I got New England in that as well.
All right. Let me just run through mine real quick. I got the Cardinals over the Lions. The Falcons over the Bears. I'm taking Cincinnati over Baltimore. I'm stepping out there on that one. Joe Flacco ain't practiced but a week. I'm going to step out there.
Okay.
The Texans will beat the Jaguars. Even with Shady being kind of sick, Buffalo's going to beat the Jets. I'm taking the Eagles over Washington. Pittsburgh over Cleveland. I hate to say this. I feel sick to say it, but the L.A. Rams will beat the Indianapolis Colts. That's the 4 o'clock game on Sunday on CBS. That's a damn shame. Taking Carolina over San Fran. Seattle will go into Lambeau and win. The Giants over Dallas. Now here I'm really reaching. Minnesota going to beat New Orleans. They're going to ruin it for Adrian Peterson coming home.
Okay. And the Denver Chargers game.
I'm taking Denver.
Taking Denver. Okay. So up until you got to, I think, Carolina, San Francisco, I was going to ask, did you tap into my email?
Straight up?
And fill my picks. I got New England, Buffalo, Atlanta. I got Cincy as well. That game is in Cincy. I need to see some things out of Baltimore before I go with them.
Yeah.
Last thing on my brain about them was last year.
Yeah.
I got, of course, Pittsburgh over Cleveland, even though I think Cleveland will probably play that game tighter in Cleveland, as they always do. You mentioned that to me.
Your boy hurt already, right?
Who?
Myles Garrett.
Yeah, I saw that. Remember, I got him being a bust anyway.
4 to 6 weeks already.
Oh, it went up to 4 to 6? I know they said the first 2 weeks what I saw earlier. Now it's 4 to 6?
4 to 6 off that high ankle sprain. You know how those go. You called it.
Let's see. I had Oakland over Tennessee. I had Philly over Washington. Houston over Jacksonville. I had the Rams over the Colts as well. Now I have Green Bay at home pulling out a close one against Seattle.
They owe them for the way they got their ass kicked in the playoffs last year.
They do. I got San Francisco, of course, over the Panthers. Yes, a little bit of a homer pick, but also a little bit I think we can, maybe still. We usually, the last couple of seasons, we've been garbage. Week 1 is where we played great.
That's true.
And last year was against the Rams. The year before that, it was against the
Minnesota. Yeah, Carlos Hyde ate good for me that game.
Real good. I got the Giants over Dallas. Now, a lot of that does depend on Odell, I guess, but I still got the Giants. I like their defense a little bit better than Dallas.
I kind of feel like I should change that pick because that boy Zeke got to play like an animal. This might be his last game for 6 weeks. I got the Saints going up to Minnesota and getting the W for Adrian Peterson on his return back to the Vikings. Drew don't play good on the road.
That's true, but
that's a good defense.
It is. I think they can get out. They can get on the board early. Get a flow going early. I think they'll be okay.
You're right.
And then I got Denver taking charge over the Chargers in that late-ass 10-20 game on Monday night.
I'm going to see the first half, maybe.
Well, I don't think we played in it last year. No, we did. We played in the last 2 years, matter of fact. And so I stayed up and watched it. But this year, you're right, about a half, and then we're going to see what it do.
Yeah.
So those are my picks. So we pretty much all on the same accord, except for, I think, the Minnesota Saints game, San Francisco, Carolina, Green Bay, Seattle. And I think that was – no, did you get Dallas? You took Dallas, didn't you?
No, I took the Giants. I said they're going to win the division. They got to start off the right way.
There you go. Okay.
You think Odell's going to play?
His is a high ankle too, right?
Yeah.
This has been about
3 weeks, hasn't it? 3 to 4 weeks.
He's saying don't count it out. For a guy with the mouth that he has, that concerns me a little bit. Because I would expect him to be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be out there no matter what.
Speaking of mouth, have you seen all the shit his coach been talking this week?
Ben McAdoo?
Yes.
Nah. What the fuck has he done make him think he can talk shit?
They were asking him about Dallas, and he was like, they were talking about Zeke. And he was like, well, any running back, it don't matter who the running back is, he ain't got nowhere to go. It don't matter who they got back there. That's one thing. Then they asked him about the corners. He was like, I don't even know who the corners are in Dallas. He feeling himself.
Hey, but honestly, who are the corners in Dallas? I know.
I have no idea.
No Skandrick.
Outside of Skandrick.
Yeah.
That's,
I mean, he ain't lying.
he ain't like. I guess I just wouldn't give them bulletin board material.
Exactly.
The first week of the season.
Right. Exactly. I definitely I'll get you on that point. I definitely get you on that.
You know, but at least everybody ain't being nice. Everybody ain't got to be nice. Keep it real. If you don't like somebody, you don't like them.
Exactly. We know that's that division rivalry goes back for a good minute.
And they did sweep them last year in the regular season, so they probably feel like they can do it again.
Feeling themselves. Now, defense, I think, is going to be very, very good.
Yes, it will. All right. You want to go over the divisions and get to our Super Bowl picks?
Yes. So maybe got a little. Let me just go ahead and put it up on the screen and share it. That way we can analyze.
We got to give a shout out to that boy Vontaze Burfict. Is he the first player in the league to negotiate real money on a suspension while being a wild animal at the same time?
Because when you sent me that about an hour ago, I was like, really? But then I thought about it. It's the Bengals.
It's the Bengals.
So next, Marvin Lewis will probably get an extension, maybe even Pac. Pac-Man just got money. But, they like their challenge players out, so to speak.
This is kind of like that, another one of our old stories, the Joe Johnson situation. Who they was negotiating against?
Right.
Who had $38 million for Vontaze Burfict?
Was that guaranteed money?
I didn't check the guarantee. It was only 3 years, so hell, it had to be at least 15 to 20 guaranteed.
About 15 probably. And he's going to give back 10, 15% of that in fines.
That's a damn shame.
He can't help himself. So, hey, shout out, Vontaze. Get that bag, baby. Get that bag.
Shout out to him. So you get to go on vacation for 3 weeks and you just got the bag.
That's a big fuck you to the league and Roger Goodell, right?
Not? I mean, we out here knocking fools out trying to hurt them, and they're going to reward them with a bag.
Yeah. I will say this, though. I still think that hit that he got suspended this time for was bullshit. But
yeah, that was a sucker one right there, but it's reputation.
There you go. All right. So, here we go, people. We have
ooh, look at you going provocative with them Raiders. Look at you.
Hey. I had with the Super Bowl pick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the Packers over the Raiders, and then I thought about it.
You got a lot of faith in that defense, don't you, homie?
I don't, and that's what I thought about. And that's why I changed it. I'm like, between the Falcons defense, the Giants defense, and the Seahawks defense, I don't see the Packers being able to score enough points on those defenses in the playoffs.
Yeah.
To be able to get all the way to the Super Bowl. No matter how much I love Aaron Rodgers, I just think the defense is still going to be the Achilles heel.
Damn, you got the Raiders winning the whole thing. Okay. Boy, they going to be mad as hell. They win that Super Bowl and go to Vegas. Take that team to Vegas.
And that had a little bit to do with it. Get them a Super Bowl in Oakland before they leave. That was part of it. Also, and I would love to see Marshawn Lynch come back and beat the Seahawks.
Yeah.
So
I tell you what, man, if your prediction works out, we really got to start looking at this Seahawks team at an all-time great, because that's a pretty damn good run they done had. What, 2 Super Bowls? If they get there, they'll be three out of 4 years going to the Super Bowl. That ain't bad at all.
Yeah, not at all. So now what? Because I didn't even think about the wild card. So I wanted to ask you, because I see that you have the Ravens winning the North, but you have the Steelers taking the Super Bowl.
Damn.
Do you think? Because sometimes the Steelers have problems on the road. You think they're gonna be able to go in as a wild card and run that table on the road and get there?
They got to.
They'll have to. Okay.
They're gonna have to. I mean, Ben is night and day on the road compared to at home.
Right.
I'm not picking the Ravens to win week 1 because Joe ain't played, but you got a solid defense. They don't put weapons around them. I don't know about this running game, and that might be a sucker pick on my end because they don't had offensive linemen dropping left and right. But I got to believe they bounce back at some point. They've been down for at least the last 2-3 years. Well, really, since they won the Super Bowl. So,
right. Yeah, that's true.
We different on Tennessee.
I really can't. Yeah, the only thing we differed on was outside of the Ravens Steelers. Well, I guess we really had half and half. We really split. We got 4 teams the same and 4 different. I think the Falcons will have enough to get back on. I think they have enough on offense and defense. I think your Panthers will be better than last year because I think last year was an anomaly. They're nowhere near as bad as last year.
We lost about 5 games by like under 7 points.
Right, and I think 2 or 3 of them was in the first couple weeks, right?
Right.
Yeah. So
our season was off when we missed that first field goal in Denver. Would have won that damn game on the road. Everything went south from there. But you just made a good point about the Falcons. People are talking about that offense. I believe their defense is going to be really special this year.
Right, and that's because that's the area Dan Quinn teams usually excel in, especially after they've been together for a while. So now they understand his system and his scheme even more, and they can do. I think they can be even more of a formidable team.
You think True would have made a big difference in the Super Bowl last year?
Trufant?
Yeah.
Possibly, but I think where the Falcons lost that Super Bowl, just on the field, too many plays.
Yeah, they got tired.
Yeah, they did. They just got worn out, and I don't think it's really the front 4 is the one that got the front 7 got tired. And
yeah,
Trufant ain't really a part of that. So I don't think that would have done anything, but who knows? Because they did start to catch some passes there in the second half. That maybe if Trufant's out there, they don't, they don't convert.
The True does follow, doesn't he? He don't stay on one side.
I'm trying to think because he missed most of last season. I'm trying to think back. I want to say he does follow, but I could be wrong.
Okay, it's like I don't remember him following, but I want to say he does too. Right. Well, we're gonna see. They got a new stadium. They got something to play for.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to see. Neither one of us took the Patriots to repeat. Neither one of us did.
Yeah, I think that the AFC is loaded, man. I think it's a lot of good teams over there. I think they I won't say got lucky last year. They didn't have to deal with the Raiders. They didn't have to deal with the Raiders.
Yes, sir.
They didn't have to deal with the Steelers.
Yes, sir.
No, not the
Steelers.
But not with Le'Veon.
Yeah, Le'Veon got hurt.
And so in the Texans, we know the problems that they had at quarterback.
Yeah.
So, I don't want to say I'll never sit here and be one of them guys that say they skated or they had a cupcake walk or anything like that because it's hard to win championships. But but the road was not as hard as it could have been if not for those things happening. So
they might have lost that game to the game they beat the Texans and they barely beat them.
Right.
The Raiders might have beat them in that game.
Right. That's kind of my reason for picking one of my reasons for picking the Raiders as well. I think they finished what they feel that they could have done last year.
Yeah, they were rolling before he got hurt. They sure were.
Yep.
All
right. Got anything else, man? We got 3 minutes until the game come on.
We're going to work out this schedule going forward. I don't know if we're going to do Saturday or weekend shows ahead of time for the breakdowns because I like the rapid fire of the picks. But, we're going to give you content either way. It's football time. Football time. So,
there you go. So, y'all, we're always here. At the very least, we're going to still be here 2 times a week. If not, ramping it up to 3.
Yeah.
We want y'all to come and shop with us multiple times during the week. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to be a 1 week hit and miss thing. We want to keep it rolling. We definitely appreciate y'all coming through and checking us out. Always remember to check us out on the YouTube page. Watch, like, subscribe to that. Make sure you share it with your friends, cousins. If you got a tiger roaming around your neighborhood, do that. Also, check us out on the Spreaker app. That's Spreaker, Spreaker, the Spreaker app. You can find us there, AA Sports. Tap that heart button, give us a like there. Make sure you hit the star button as well so you follow that and you make sure you get an email every time we drop some content. Hey, tell them where to reach you at on social media.
You can reach me at ReK6000. Holla at me. I talk sports. Real quick before I go, one more thing. You pieces of shit down there in Florida who are gouging them folks with gas, that's some sucker stuff. That hurricane's coming. Stop gouging folks. Blessings up for the folks in Florida. Stay down.
Absolutely. And if you're down in Florida and Miami, please cut the bullshit if you're on that. We're going to ride this one out. Get the hell out of Dodge. Nobody's giving you tough man brownie points for sticking through this storm. You know, they're saying that the diameter of the storm is bigger than the whole damn state. That might be a sign to get the hell out of Dodge. And like he said, everybody Prouse gouging, fuck you, and I hope Irma blow down your whole business.
Bingo, bango. And so, we out.
That's Diego Barista call for you, the Black Dominican Russian. Find me on Twitter there and find us at AA Sportscast. We're about to go enjoy some football. Chiefs, Patriots, AA Sports, straight sports, no chaser. Y'all enjoy the first week of NFL season, also college. Peace.